Hey, it's Design Guy here. Ready to design a striking text portrait with half-face typography in Canva? Let's do it. Click the Create button to start a new project. Next, select Custom Size from the options. Enter 1500 for both width and height in pixels. Confirm these settings to create your 1500 by 1500 px canvas. Click Create New Design. Next, go to the Elements tab, then browse or search to locate the image you want. Select the image, then resize it by dragging the corners until it fills your entire frame. To add X elements, begin by selecting the area where you want to place the element. Click on the Add button, then choose the X element option from the drop-down menu. Next, type FrameMaker into the search bar to quickly find the FrameMaker element. Select FrameMaker from the search results and drag it into your slide. Adjust the size and position of the element as needed to fit your design. Click the Decrease button, then select FrameMaker from the apps list. In FrameMaker, you'll see a text box you can use for your message. To customize, highlight the text. You can now change the font style, size, or color as needed. Experiment with different options until you achieve the desired look for your project. Click Add, then select this item to include it on the sign you're creating. Next, duplicate the image by selecting it and using the duplicate function, usually found under the Edit menu or by pressing Ctrl+D. Now, adjust the size of the duplicated image. Click and drag the corner handles to scale it down proportionally, making sure the image fits entirely within the box area. Be careful not to let any part of the image extend beyond the borders of the box. Position the resized duplicate as needed, aligning it within the box for a neat appearance. Double check that no edges overlap or go outside the box. This ensures your layout remains clean and visually organized as you work with multiple images inside the defined boundary. Duplicate the element again and drag it onto the scene. Release it to drop the duplicate in place. Next, click downward to confirm your selection. This process creates an additional copy, positioning it exactly where you want it within the scene. Making duplicates like this helps you efficiently populate your project. Continue with further adjustments or reposition as needed to organize your layout. Each new duplicate follows the same drag and drop workflow for consistency. Click and hold to lift the item, then gently put it down in the desired location. To reposition further, simply click and drag the item to the side. Release the mouse button once you've moved it to the appropriate spot. This lets you organize elements on your workspace with precision and ease. If you need to adjust the placement, repeat the drag and drop process until everything is arranged to your preference. This method works for both individual items and grouped elements. Use alignment guides if available to ensure everything lines up neatly. If necessary, use keyboard arrow keys for fine adjustments after placing the item. This provides full control over the layout, helping you keep your workspace clean and organized. To adjust the setting, locate the adjustment slider on your screen. Click and hold the slider, then drag it downward to decrease the value. Watch the changes update in real time as you move the slider. Release the mouse button when you reach your desired setting. If you need further adjustments, repeat the process by dragging the slider up or down until you're satisfied with the result. This ensures you have precise control over the adjustment. To add a background color, start by selecting the area or element where you want the color applied. Locate the background settings in your toolbar or side panel. Click the color picker to open the palette and choose your preferred color. You'll see a live preview as you make your selection. Once you're satisfied with the color, click Apply or OK. The background color will now be updated. Learned how to make a cool half-face text portrait in Canva? Hit like and subscribe for more creative design tutorials.